Figured I'd jump on here and go live for a little bit. What we're going to talk about is this F100 build that we have going on here. Basically, it's been violently shoved into a race for pink slips. And me and Classic Car Revivals are going to be having at it. Hey, David. So we're going to run them next spring. The only real rule is you got to have a 10.5 wheel. Hey, Glenn. And you got to have 6 liters or less for an engine, and it has to be NA. So I've been kind of going over the frame here. Basically, I'm gonna have to cut. Well, maybe I'll just take this off of here and turn around for a second. So I'm gonna remove the springs, arches. I'm pretty sure that this cross member has to come out. I may modify that and leave some of it there for rigidity. And depending on where my fork up, I may need to remove that or bring it this way. I'm not exactly sure. But the springs are gone. All this extra stuff here, everything that I don't need is getting cut off. I'm going to remove this one as well because my fuel cell will be sitting right there. I got some measurements laid out. This frame is, wheelbase would be 119 inches. So I got my measurements to put it to 114. So that's where the rear axle is going to sit. And then front axle, you can, I don't know, you can kind of see it. She's right there. That'll get me to my 114. The regular F100 has a 6-inch frame, but this is a 3/4 ton, so the frame is 7 inches. David told me that it should be a lot stiffer. It should be a lot more strength, and I believe him. And it really shouldn't weigh too much more. I mean, I think they just added the inch from like here to, somewhere down there. I think the rest is probably the same. But once I get all this cut off, I'm positive that that's coming off too. But once I get all that off, I can get the suspension in here and we'll figure out a ride height. I was originally thinking I wanted it, about the same as Helena. Helena has that white one. But I think I'm going to go a little bit lower. So I may try to get like 5-6 inches off the ground. We'll see. I'm still trying to locate a Ford 8.8 rear end. Probably just get one and then put mini spool in it. I reached out to Max Speeding Rods. And I'm trying to get them to send me a 4-link and, maybe some adjustable coilovers and some of that other stuff. I know they got fuel systems, fuel cells, fuel pumps, like just about anything you can think of. So figured we'd give it a shot, but I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm doing great. Thanks everybody for joining. 29 people. We're doing all right. Diddy was sniffing bicycle seats. Is there something wrong with that? Just kidding. So yeah, I'm going with a 6-liter LS with a Power Glide, 799 heads, probably a bigger cam, and it's going to be carbureted, so it should be a good time. Hey, Mom. Sorry if I didn't catch any of your comments. From Knoxville. Very nice. We were down there real close to there about a month ago. Moving closer to the open door. Why? So everybody can see your new project? Here it is. Sorry about the crappy camera work. I don't know if I can get it all in the picture. Yeah. My service is sketchy? Huh. Wonder why. Normally it actually works pretty good, but oh, I think I turned my Wi-Fi off. Maybe that's it. I don't know about you guys, but it was almost 90 degrees here today. It was really cool in the garage, but the problem is my floor sweats so bad, and I got all this bare metal everywhere that it's starting to rust, which ain't no good. So I opened the doors up, hoping that maybe it'd get some of the humidity out, but yeah, I don't know if it's working or not. But yeah, so plan is next spring, hopefully we'll have them both done by then, and we can run them for pinks. We're gonna take them to a track. And David said if he wins mine, I think he said he was going to sell it or give it away. I'm not exactly sure, but that ain't happening, son. I don't know. He's building a 351 Windsor, probably do heads and cam. I don't know what transmission or anything else he's going to run, but oh, you are going to give it away. Well, you ain't winning it. Are you going to give it back to me? So yeah, should be a good time. Hopefully we can get some fans to come out and watch. I don't know. I'm hoping to be probably 450 horses to the ground. I don't know what he's gonna make, but yeah, maybe Glenn needs an F100. I'm actually gonna name mine LS100. I think is kind of the name I'm leaning towards, since it'll be an F100 with an LS. But it's not super original, but it's the only thing I can think of right now. So tell me what you guys think. Do you think we, I kind of wanted to do it on the street, but, you know, that's sketchy and very much illegal. And it's not like we could be out there and get different camera angles and whatever else if it's, 2 o'clock in the morning and we're in the middle of nowhere. And not to mention the deer population is insane because the last couple of winters have been pretty mild. So there are deer and critters everywhere that might be out playing on the road. And sure don't want to hit those at excessive speeds. Well, I'll be cruising. I don't know if David's will or not, but I know mine's going to be fast. But, yeah, I hope everybody's having a good weekend. I am going to try to get the Lodestar back here within 2 weeks because I really have to make a push for that to get that done. Because that'll pay for whatever stuff that I can't get sponsored. Like I'm gonna need tons of stuff like shifter, seats, radiator, hoses, brake lines, fuel lines, like wheels and tires, rear end, tons and tons of stuff. The MSD box, the intake, like the list, it starts to be a little bit overwhelming. Hey, parked up garage. Anyways, that's the plan. I also need to go get, if you guys have watched the show before, I cut some F600 fenders off a pickup a while back. I don't know, probably a year and a half ago by now, 2 years ago. And I'm going to use that cab for this. I do have a 66 cab sitting right over there, but this one's already set up for a 64 cab, so the mounts and everything will work, and it'll just make it a little bit easier. I still need to go up and get the front suspension from Chad from Honest Speed Shop. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to need to C-notch the back at all. There's plenty of frame there. If I have to, I have to, but I don't think I'm going to get that low. But I really do think that for sure that that front cross member there or whatever. I don't know if that was a transmission mount or what. I do know that this, where is it? That one was for the 4-wheel drive stuff. Assuming the transfer case was bolted on there. But yeah, I think I already got an aluminum drive shaft off a Crown Vic that I had. Yep, it's just gonna be time to start stacking parts. So Should be interesting. We'll see. But I'm really looking forward to this build. To be honest with you, I had really started to kind of lose motivation for like the whole YouTube thing because it started feeling like a job. But now that I know that I can potentially win another, I'm sure it's going to be awesome pickup. Yeah, it kind of lit a fire under my butt to see what we can do here. I've had fast cars before, but I had a turbo, Z28 or whatever, but I didn't really build any of that. The first time I actually paid a shop to do it, and that was incredibly expensive. And then I drove it for like a week, maybe two, and the motor popped on me. So then I sold the car to David. I don't know. Somehow I ended up with it again, minus a bunch of parts, and I kind of pieced it together and built a motor for it. Did quite a bit of ripping around with that for a while, but I could just never quite get it right. So, but yeah, we're gonna give it another shot. I think now that the frame is here and it's in the garage, and I have a heater and everything else, like this winter, I'll be able to come out here pretty much whenever I want. And I do know that my work is gonna probably slow down quite a bit once it starts getting really cold out. So I'm gonna try to spend as much time as I possibly can out here and see if we can't make this thing happen. I know David has more free time outside of work. He don't have any kids or anything running around the house anymore. But he also has so many projects of his own that, maybe ahead of that one. But yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I'm super excited. Yeah, I gotta beat him. That's all there is to it. I refuse to lose. But yeah, I don't know if we're gonna set it up like kind of like Pink's did, where like you can negotiate lengths and whatever else, kind of make it fair. But yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Hope everybody can tune in. Oh yeah, right. Sure. You might need two of them. David, you don't know anything about these LSs. I'm telling you, I'm gonna put 450 down to the ground. Maybe a little bit more, depending on how much power I lose going through that power glide. But yeah, it should be a good time. I'm really excited. Hope everybody's excited as we are to take part in the builds with us. So the only downfall is that he'll be able to watch my videos and I'll be able to watch his videos to see what he's doing, But mosquitoes are starting to come out. Anyways, yeah, slant six. Problem with that is they got to be NA. How much power do you think you could put out with a slant six? I mean, I do know like the 306 cylinders, you can get, intakes and headers and four barrels and cams and get head work done and everything else. But I don't think they're going to make 400 horse or 450. Super 225. What makes it super? Is that this something that made it sell a little easier? No, we got to be NA. Naturally aspirated. I mean, I'd love to put a turbo on something, but to be honest with you, I've had vehicles that are 300 horsepower, 400 horsepower, and I've had, one that was untuned, but I'm pretty sure it was close to 600. And I had just as much fun with the 300 and 400, horsepower vehicles. Pretty much anybody on the street ain't gonna be able to hang with you at 400 horse. I mean, yeah, there are a lot of, turbo cars and stuff running around here, but, for one thing, you got to put all that power to the ground, and a lot of these surfaces around here are pretty sketchy, so. But anyways, I just thought I'd stop by and give you guys a little update, let you know what's happening. So thanks for tuning in. Hopefully start getting these videos coming out, right away. hopefully I hear back from some sponsors. If you guys know anybody that would like to contribute some parts or whatever, send them my way. I could use it. So, all right. Thanks again for tuning in. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe and do that other happy jazz. And go check out David from Classic Car Revivals. He is my competition. So, shop looks clean. Yeah, I was out here for, I don't know, 8 hours, I think, last Friday, cleaning and getting everything ready. And I can actually see the floor. And, yeah, it's pretty nice. But anyways, you guys all have a great night. See you soon. Stay cool. Dreams don't work unless you do. Bye.